Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. And so I finished the other side, and while I was playing with this, a couple of things happened. Okay, so I did the layout for this side, and I completed it, and I thought, with this armor, heavy armor, this thing's probably going to be pretty heavy. So when I was doing the layout for this side, I said, what if I did, instead of just having one, what if I did four thrusters here, which is basically, uh, well, I can't really show you right now without taking a block out, but right behind this thruster is a conveyor block with four elbows on it going to these four. So I did that in the front and back of both sides. And while I was doing the one in the front, I, again, disconnected the landing gear and started drifting off. I found out, fortunately, while it was drifting off, I took my welding ship and was trying to push it. That did not work. But when I landed the welding ship on it and engaged the landing gear, it stopped moving. So, I put a cockpit, a gyroscope, large generator on it, and let's see. Oh, I also put, there are 9 counting this one, gyroscopes on it. And it's a little slow to turn. So, I was really tempted to put a large hydrogen thruster instead of just putting 5 small ones, but as you can see, it's got great lift. But I am missing a landing gear. Wasn't there a landing gear attached to this thing just a few minutes ago? I swear there was. Well, I guess not. Well, in any case, I'm going to take this thing up here. And just sort of whoops. Okay. I'm going to leave that there for right now. See, the thing is, I love this thing to death, and I was really excited about building it, and I can't wait to finish it. But it is just taking way too long. And there was a landing gear on that thing. I swear there was. Wow. How close I got to that rock. Whew. That's kind of scary. Well, alright. I don't know. Somehow, throughout the entire build process, I managed to not destroy this, which is good. But the thing is, it was just taking way too long, and it was Now what? Thank you. This hole. I need those. Let's see. We're gonna need. Someone told me, and I'm going to experiment with this. Not that I don't believe them. I just like experimenting. Uh, Atmospheric thrusters and ion thrusters are the way to go. So that's the way I'm going to go. Except that's not what I wanted. Those go here. Okay. Really? Seriously? Thank you. There. Alright. And one more time. Okay. So I'm going to try... Actually, just to make sure I got plenty of room to work. Oh. I'm sorry, I put that backwards. Alrighty, I will get my shit together one of these days. Okay, so I'm going to try to make a atmospheric what have I got on me? Oh, okay. How many? Whoa. That's not actually touching. Is that going to fly away when I start building on it? No, I guess not. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can do this right now. It was, I don't know what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to... Alright, so from here... Okay. Step away, I'm trying to see. Okay. Now where did I go from here? Oh, okay. I actually did have 3 pieces of graph paper that I used on the last ship, and this one I did on just a single piece of graph paper. So I haven't really done a whole lot. I got the general outline of it. And let's see. That's as close to a curve as I can get. Yes, I drew a big circle on a piece of graph paper. Oh, okay, I know. Next would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we go back to this guy, and we want to flip him over. And we want to flip him over. Whoops. And then we have to put a block back here. And then we have to put a block here. Alrighty, so then we go back to this guy. Okay, so this just gets a regular block behind it. Right? Yeah. Then it's 2, 3, 3. And then a block. And the angle guy. This one I should be able to complete a lot quicker, so you can watch me crash and burn on the planet's surface a lot sooner. Yes. Alright, now from this point we want to go 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that should be happy. Except for the last 3 of these. are going to go like this. Again, this is another case where I actually enjoy building in Empyrean a lot better. Even though Space Engineers has the better blocks as far as, moving stuff and that sort of thing. I have to say Empyrean has the superior actual building system. So it was 9. And then the last 3. The main thing that I like about Empyrean is the easy symmetry plane that you can get access to in even in survival. You have access to the symmetry plane. The other thing I like about Empyrean a lot better is they put the little axis bar. Instead of having to decide what key changes it on what axis, you use one key to change the axis bar, and it has a line right there. You can see what axis it's going to rotate on. Alright, so now from this point, we come up 1, and we just repeat what's on that other side, basically. So okay. You have to look at these kind of from above. Alright, so bing bing, bing bing. Then we need a block, angle. Now see, this is bothering me. That's not rotating on the axis that it's supposed to be rotating on. I really dislike it when it does that, because one, two, three, four, 5. Gotcha. Now, when I say I drew the layout for this, I drew the outline of it. I have no idea what I'm going to do with the center. I will figure it out, though. We get a block, then we get the angle guy, another block, back to this guy, see, this is not rotating on the appropriate axis. Okay, now, uh, let's see. Since this is going to be a hybrid, is that where I want that? Yes, that'll have to do. Okay. Yeah, it's going to have atmospheric thrusters, and then the ion thrusters for traveling around in space. So let's go ahead and set these up. These are going to be facing... Now, the thing is, I have learned from experience that when you're using atmospheric thrusters as your primary thrust, you don't need to worry about downward thrusters so much. So I'm not going to put any downward atmospheric thrusters. I don't know if I'm going to put any downward non-atmospheric thrusters. I'm not quite certain how I'm going to handle that. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm good. I was contemplating going up one higher with this. This is going to be the primary atmospheric thruster. Let me just go ahead and throw that in place so you can get an idea of what that's going to look like. Alright, so if that goes like that, then yeah, I'm going to have to take this up one higher. And I probably am overkilling this. I'm almost certain I am. But I like doing that. There. And this one is going to have mounted on it the retro thrusters, or the braking thrusters, if you will. And I might put them down here also. Just because I like being able to stop. So that's how the atmospheric thrusters are going to be laid out. So let me get the welding ship and weld that up. And hope I got about 1 million motors in here. $504. That's not enough. That's not. Damn it. Let's see. I used up all of my ores. I have no more ores left, except for whatever happens to be currently in the refineries. I still have 4 million kilograms of iron left, so I'm not worried. But still. Alright, let's see. Well, let's just do this right. Not right, but let's do it easier for me personally. Here we are. And so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Except I don't need those. I don't need those. And we can combine some of these. I don't think I need those either because I just made a whole bunch of them. Why'd you stop? Okay. Yeah, I got a bunch of... Well. Okay, well. Let's go use... Sometimes I come right off of this thing. Sometimes it's just a pain in the ass. Get. I put extensions on here. That's why I can't see the actual tips now. I might put it back to the way it was because I like being able to see the tips. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do, and in the next video, I'll start working on doing a hydrogen thruster placement. And then we'll figure out what we're going to do with this big center section. And I just crashed into it. Yep. Maybe I should do this. Yeah, this looks like it'll be a little bit better. Alright, so... Yeah, that other one, I was really into that design, and I thought it would be really cool. This is the one. When I started it, I said I had a couple of ideas in mind. This is the one I came up with when well, hold on a second. Is this still recording? Okay. I'm really sorry. I just I don't want to make a. Of course, my internet's slow. I'm looking up my. I shouldn't be doing this right now. Artemis. That's the one I was looking for. Artemis mentioned. Oh, we're drifting. Yep, we're drifting. Okay. I mentioned that I wanted to make a lander that I could have the welder on the back of, and Artemis made a scorpion on the tortoise reference. And so when they said tortoise, I thought, let me just make a giant tortoise. And that's where this idea came from. So that's where this came from. I just wanted to. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish this and do something else and whatever. And the next episode we'll see what. Come on, come on! Stop doing that. So I hope you enjoyed watching, and I will see you next time.